There is an ongoing series on my channel where I renovate a house using a random color and a random aesthetic. Like what happens when a nature aesthetic is red or when a gothic aesthetic is pink. So today we are going to be transforming this haunted house. I built this house for a different video on Halloween and I actually really love it, but I want to see if we can flip this into something a little less scary looking. Like maybe whatever we end up with can be the house before it was the haunted house. Maybe it'll be better, maybe it'll be even scarier looking. As always, we will be using the wheels today. We have this one with every color in the color filter of The Sims 4, and we have this wheel of aesthetics. This has everything on here from a vacation dadcore to ethereal. So I think first we're gonna pick a color. So let's go ahead and spin to see what we're gonna do for that. And we're doing black. And for the aesthetic, we're going to be doing après-ski. This is such a good one. We're heading into winter right now, so I added a few different winter ones on there. This aesthetic literally means after ski. You're going to the ski lodge, you're gonna dress up in your like cute ski wear. You're probably drinking a hot chocolate, maybe some champagne. It's nice and fancy. And like this is a chic, like bougie aesthetic. And I do think it'll be doable in black. But before we get started, we have a quick word from our sponsor. Before we get into it, I just wanted to show you guys this super cute watch that I just got. A piece of lore you may not know about me is before I was a content creator, I was a flight attendant. And when you work in aviation, you are literally required to wear a watch to work. Like you cannot work without one. And that just sort of stuck with me. Even though I'm no longer in the industry, I am always wearing a watch. So I was really excited when Holzkern reached out to me to promote their biggest sale of the year. Holzkern is a watch and jewelry brand for both men and women. And I've had my eye on their stuff for a long time now because all of their pieces are so unique. And they're high quality too, which is super important. And their products are so unique because they're made from natural materials, which I love. Like any jewelry that includes gemstones, stone, wood, or any other natural material, I'm super into. I personally really like their products that are made of nacre, and I'm a gold girly. I just think that combination is really pretty. So some examples they sent me to show are this earring and necklace set. So ones I'm wearing are made of the nacre and gold. They match this adorable little watch, which is created with the same materials. And my favorite new watch is this sun catcher watch. I love the design on the face of it. I feel like these would be such good gift ideas. Their products all come with a 2-year guarantee and they're manufactured in small quantities, so that's gonna ensure responsible and ethical production. And with their Black Week sale, you can save up to 30% off by clicking the link in the description below. The sale only runs from November 17th to December 1st. They offer worldwide shipping from Vienna, and they've even handled the customs fees if you're located in the US. Your order shows up in 5 to 9 business days, right in time for the holiday season. And again, the link for the Black Week sale is in the description. Thanks again to Holzkern for sponsoring this video, and let's get back into it. So first thing I'm going to do is move. We're going to take this house and we are going to add it in Mount Kamarebi. This is literally the ski world that comes with The Sims 4. It's a snowy escape pack. What the heck is going on this lot? Okay, girly, just hang tight there. I'm gonna help you out. I'm gonna add our haunted house onto the lot, and there we go. It does actually kind of look cool here, but like imagine going there after a long day of skiing. I don't think so. All right, first thing we're gonna do is the fun part. We're gonna delete everything outside, everything that has to go, any spooky items, the graveyard. Imagine seeing a graveyard at a ski resort. I mean, that is just taking ski at your own risk to the next level. So many tombstones, so many pumpkins, all of those are gonna go. Any Halloween decor, we're getting rid of all of it. Ooh, this patio is gonna be nice. We could transform this into like a hot chocolate cafe spot, like a nice heated patio moment, cute hot chocolate bar. I'm kind of wondering if the lights can stay in this scenario. Like I added a bunch of the string lights around, but for a fancy ski lodge, we may be able to keep them. I will need to go into live mode though and change all of the light colors, including this room here. I don't know what we're gonna do about that. I had this room sectioned off and I placed paintings in there to make it look like there were people in the window. I don't know if I'm gonna allow myself to change up the layout in there, so we'll keep it for now. If I come up with an idea, then we'll go ahead and add it in. And when I looked up fancy ski lodge, this is the sort of thing that came up. We're gonna keep the wood. There's gonna be more stone incorporated, warm lighting. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is change the wallpaper. I'm gonna use black stone for some of it, and maybe we go in with a newer looking wood. I think the haunted house one that I had was from Horse Ranch. This one is also from Horse Ranch, but it's at least a little less run down looking. These scary trees are really not helping. I'm gonna replace those with some big pine trees. Oh no, we forgot a grave. What next? I think I'll change up some of the columns. All of these ones can go. And for this kind of aesthetic, I feel like we should be going for like the half wood, half stone columns. And then for spandrels, we can go in with the wooden ones instead. These old creepy chandeliers can go, but we can replace them with these from Horse Ranch. Why are there like weirdly some similarities so far? Next to go is gonna be the vampire's fence. I'm picturing this one with all of the little lights around it. This one is from Businesses and Hobbies. Yeah, that's cute. And then the werewolf's fence up top. Oh, actually, what about Snowy Escape? There's so many fog machines. We'll change over the deck from some old wood to some nice new wood. And I think next to go has to be the windows. Windows and doors. I need something that's gonna say new, chic, modern, but still cozy. We can maybe do something like this from Businesses and Hobbies, and then we could bring in a little contrast because like these are the matching windows and they do have a little bit of a similar shape to the ones that we had already. I don't know though. Let me see if I can like replace some of these things. This is kind of still giving housey to me. What if we do go full Snowy Escape? What is that gonna look like? Okay, I think we're back on track a little bit. Changing the trim will help too, like using this one from Seasons. Okay, what else? Maybe we ditch all of the roofing details. Some of these are glitching with the snow anyway for some reason. And you know what? The lights, not the string lights. I'm gonna get rid of all of the life and death lights. I'm feeling like using Snowy Escape all the way today. I'm gonna go with this. Are we getting ski lodge here yet? I feel like we're still getting a haunted house. I think it might be the roofing. You know, like the breed out the weird challenge in The Sims 4, where you have to eliminate any like weird features on your sim. This feels like an eliminate the haunted house challenge. It's like you just keep trying things and hoping for the best. And like, what is that? Okay, what if we went for like normal curvature of the roof with like stone roofing on the towers? Or wood? I mean, I guess that's fine too. This is the closest we've gotten so far. I feel like we might be getting somewhere. I think what we need is contrast. In this challenge, we are allowed to use other colors as long as black or whatever color we roll for is making up the majority. Oh, you know what I think would help? A hot spring right where the graveyard used to be. We will delete this fencing here so we can add a little walkway to it. And I think we might need to add some steps just to level out the terrain. All right, it did take a minute to get here, but I think we have finally arrived at our ski lodge. I think we took it as far as we could go with the color palette. The added challenge here is the fact that we're still using the same color palette as the haunted house. But for an all black ski lodge with the haunted house shape, I like it. I feel like the hot spring did wonders for the outside. Before we go inside though, I do want to finish the hot chocolate area. So I need just like some cozy seating. An outdoor fireplace would be great. I'll add this one here from Snowy Escape. And then we'll do some back-to-back seating like this. So they're kind of going to be facing each other. Don't worry about the snow on the seats. It's all part of the fun. And then I know we have hot chocolate, but like how cute are these little mugs? I'm going to add a few of them over here on the table. This is the hot chocolate tray from base game. So I'll add that onto some tables here. This can be like a hot chocolate station. We'll add some little mugs out here. We also need this ski storage. So maybe I'll get rid of one of the hot chocolates and we'll just face that this way. You would have to have somewhere to hang up your skis or your snowboard. So I'm going to just add this right here. And we should have a few of them. I'll also place some here by the door. And doesn't the little campers kit have something? Oh, they have a s'mores kit with a little mug and the marshmallows. I feel like that fits. All right, there we go. This is the outside of our Après Ski Lodge. I like it. Honestly, this is much more approachable. I don't think I'd feel scared going here. And when I see it from here, I don't automatically think haunted house. Okay, now we have to tackle the interior. And I feel like we could make this into a cozy hotel. Definitely gonna start here with the corn maze room. All of that's gonna go. All of the scary gnomes hiding in the corn. Oh no, not the flooring. This room really was creepy. Like the dolls hiding in there. No, thank you. The arrow thing might be kind of cute though. That's giving like skiing. I'm gonna get rid of Patchy. We don't need your help here in the winter. And the security cameras. Because I made this into like a fun house, we had security cameras everywhere. Like how you would watch people going through the haunted house. Not necessary in this build. Let's replace all of the flooring with something nice. It's kind of hard too because with this game, I feel like the dark colors, like black doesn't really ever show up as pure black. It's almost grayish, but we'll still do what we can. We'll replace the stairs. I feel like we might still have wood paneling. And to break it up, maybe I'll do a dark brown flooring. That way it won't look so weird if the furniture is all black too. We're gonna need a rug right when you walk in because your shoes are gonna be wet. but I feel like having a few lockers here could make sense. It has been a very long time since I've gone skiing. It's been years and I was never very good at it, but I'm trying to remember. I know there's the locker room somewhere, so that can be this room. This is where you come in, change your gear into like your more cute après ski wear. I'm probably butchering that, by the way. I know. I took French classes for years and I still can't get it right. All right, so the locker room is right here, but then you don't have to go far before you reach the champagne. I mean, we've got a mountain picture right here. I don't think I've ever gone through these from Snowy Escape, but there's that. I really want to go and focus on the dining room. This was our murder mystery inspired dining room. Everything is gonna go, including this guy in the corner, the bar over here, the bookcases. The fireplace can stay though. I want to get rid of the fancy columns and spandrels. I might have to get rid of that entirely because like, why is it all the way down there? Okay, there we go. And we can replace that with the wood and stone ones. I want this to be a big, grand dining room similar to the one that we had, but I want this to be a room for celebrating. You had a nice, long, successful ski day, and now you're just in here to hang out. I love this base game dining table. I feel like this could work in like a dark brown, and then we can go in with some chairs from Adventure Awaits. More champagne in the corners, obviously. I added these over here from my wedding stories. Maybe I'll just keep one, but that's where we're gonna have more champagne. And like I said, this is kind of an extra aesthetic. It's kind of bougie. I want to make sure we don't lose that. Like this fireplace could work too. Would it be weird if we had two fireplaces in here though? I'm gonna say no. Oh, I forgot about these, the ski hanging rack. I'm gonna add them into the locker room, and then maybe we can have another one over here. And then all of the murder mystery stuff can go. It must have been Harvest Fest because there were just gnomes all over the house. Or maybe it's just the fact that it was haunted. I do kind of feel like we could potentially keep some of the kitchen stuff in here. We'll have a little less sets of knives, like maybe just one. I'm changing up the lighting so it's a little more cool toned instead of being so warm toned. Maybe we change up the bar stools, or even we could do the entire island, so like changing that part up. I wonder if that would look weird if we just did like wooden cabinets here with like some horse ranch bar stools. Okay, I lied. I think we changed the whole thing. I like the look of the Enchanted by Nature ones, but we also have these from Horse Ranch. This way we could combine them and we can keep some of the gold appliances. We of course add in more hot chocolate. In this corner, I'm gonna add some cozy chairs, maybe one of these chest tables from Adventure Awaits. Oh, and I'm also gonna add the rock climbing gear mountain shelf. Oh no, I just realized the tragic clown is still looking through the window. Oh, you gotta go. There's so many weird little rooms in this house. I'll just move that stuff over to this wall instead. All right, so this is our nice big dining hall with our kitchen. The only thing with this is we did lose our bar space. So I think what I'll do is turn the upstairs into a bar instead. We do still have to take care of a living room though, so let's get rid of this. This was the medieval core living room. I kind of want to see how much we can keep in here. So like, I'm gonna keep this shelf. We can keep this big fireplace. I'll just get rid of some of the creepy decor. Couches gotta go, swords gotta go, rug could potentially stay. No, I lied, it's gotta go. I feel like we could maybe do this industrial loft set. We could try this black couch and then add in some pillows, like these ones with the gold stripe. Oh wait, this fireplace from Adventure Awaits is nice. Okay, we're switching it. In this room, I think I'll add some candles too. I want this to be like, maybe you don't feel like partying, you just want to come in here and watch a movie. Ooh, this is fun. I think this came with the new base game update. Okay, yeah, this art is really pretty. Look at some of these swatches. Love that. I haven't seen that yet. That's so cute. Okay, so we have our cozy living room. This would be a good place to wind down, maybe find some peace and quiet. Now we have to go and do the upstairs, and this definitely will make a change. So what I'm gonna do is get rid of this area first. This was like our haunted ride room, hence like the mine carts. I'll link this video down below, by the way, if you want to see how I built all this. We'll get rid of this wall, and then this whole wall right here has to go. This is where I added those creepy pictures, and this can be a bar area. I feel like we need it to be a little more fancy in here. Maybe I'll use these chairs from Get Famous, and we could use a couple of the chandeliers from Vintage Glamour in this room. I'll add in some Desert Luxe curtains. Maybe we can add some of these drink pictures nearby from the Casanova Cave kit. And then I want to add some more of the blanket chairs from Snowy Escape over in this corner. I can add a cozy Snowy Escape rug. There is still some rogue like wall details on here, like spider webs and scratches. I'm also assuming this is a house from the past, so I don't know what happened here along the way for it to turn into such a haunted house. We could add this fancy clock. Snowy Escape also has this cool snowboard table. We can add that. I can add some of the stone columns in here too. And I'm also gonna add some pillows and blankets. Like you can just take those, wrap them around you at the bar if you wanted to. We can add some of these pictures from the holiday pack. And I'm just going in and adding some fairy lights in here. And I'm also adding some of them downstairs too, just because these are taller wall heights. So adding these in is a good way to fill up the space. So a speaker in here or a record player could be really good too. Why do I want to do karaoke? Maybe we can transform the creepy arcade room upstairs into a karaoke room. All of the imaginary friends must go. And I'm gonna come back to this in a second. This is what we have for our bar slash lounge room. We have a seating area over there with a fireplace, a bar area over to the side. We can go and do a couple bedrooms. This bedroom is really big. This was the horror cartoon aesthetic. We're gonna delete all of this stuff. I'll change up the wallpaper and let's find a bed. I feel like this one from For Rent could work with like a big rug. Maybe I want to change this up. I think I'm gonna try and put this on a platform. So I'll raise it up by 1 tick and then we can add columns and spandrels around it. No, that is definitely not going to work. Oh wait, maybe it will. And then we can add fairy lights hanging from the spandrels. And I mean, that looks really cool. I want to give them like a little living room in here. I'm gonna add a TV here and a fireplace underneath. And then we can have some kind of comfy seating in the corner. I might again use those chairs from Adventure Awaits. We can add a big dresser, some more shelving, and then on this side, I think I'm gonna add a vanity. This is another one of those fashion aesthetics where like a huge part of it is the fashion. So I'll just add that there in the corner. And there we have a super cute ski lodge bedroom. I love this bed. I feel like it's the perfect combination of modern with that modern luxe bed and then the wooden columns, bringing in that ski lodge vibe. We've got a seating area over there, a dresser, a big TV, fireplace, and then of course they've got their vanity over to this side. We do have a smaller bedroom here. This was the liminal space room. We're deleting all of this stuff, including the lamppost, and this is a much smaller room. I wish some of these pictures were a little nicer looking, so maybe instead we can have this board. This is kind of like a little calendar. We could probably also fit a TV in here too though. Yeah, like we can put a TV on this wall and they can still get a fireplace. Wait, we have more room than I thought. This is perfect. Now all we need is a mirror. We could add a couple little trinkets on here. Maybe they got them from the vending machines. The hard thing with this aesthetic is I think it's more of like a European inspired aesthetic. I'm not sure, but regardless, I do like how this has turned out with Snowy Escape. Plus that's the only pack we have that comes with skiing in The Sims 4, so I think it still works. Okay, let's move on from this bedroom. We have the bathroom to go and then the karaoke upstairs. This one, pretty much everything has to go. This is just like an abandoned looking bathroom, cracks on the wall, everything is a mess. I would love to replace it with a nice bathtub. You could take a nice warm bath. We'll add in our toilet. We can keep the mirror and add our vanity on this side. And I'll do a life and death bathtub so it matches the sink. I kind of like using these lights because they look like little snowballs. So this is our bathroom. Much better than the abandoned one that was here. I love the look of this. Okay, we have one more room to go and that is going to be our karaoke room. Oh, I guess I should change my stairs and my railings and then we can add in the karaoke machines. Maybe I'll add a couple of them and I can add dividers in between. Not that that would drown out the noise. Or we could do two separate rooms. Like there's a room here, we'll add a door and then in here can just be couches. You can hang out, watch your friends sing. We can add one of the little bars over in the corner. And I think I'll also add some TVs in here because we didn't have a living room space with TVs. They can kind of be on in the background or maybe they're playing like the lyrics on them. And this can just be a room for shy people. They only want to sing to like 2 people since there's only room for 2 chairs in here anyway. And they can just have like mini TVs over here. All right, that is our karaoke top floor. Finishing off our all black après ski lodge. I'd say we definitely transformed it. It was very tricky doing so when keeping the all black, but going from this to this, I'd say the change is definitely there. Let me know what you guys think. If you like the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one.